So we go YouTube. Console, Conan, bug fixes. Let's quickly turn around so you can see the door, so you can see how long it takes for the door to load in. I started the stream while loading in so you can see what I'm talking about. They gibbered on their Twitter about, there it is, about fixes. I'm just going to quickly, or as quick as possible, run down the main issues that have not been fixed in the latest patch, which came out yesterday. Long load times for like your doors, furniture, stuff like that hasn't been fixed. The journey thing up in the top right hand corner. Whenever I start a game, I now have to come into here, go to settings, go across to there, turn it on, and then turn it off again, just so it will fuck off. For so many years, it was doing that with the contextual text. It took them years to fix it, so for years, a journey system that nobody asked for is going to be permanently popping up on the fucking screen. The door, you saw how long it took to load in, and that's just the door. If I come out, I've given them armors. If you've watched any of my streams, you've seen this place before. I've changed the lighting a little bit. I've changed what torches I use and stuff like that. The black stuff, I've noticed it's still popping in. There you just so you can see now. So that hasn't been fixed. I tried to complete challenges yesterday, and it wouldn't complete the challenge, and then it wouldn't do the next one, and it was saying it was failed, and to contact them if it persists, and it persisted. So I tried to contact them, and their response to trying to be in contact through the game system, if I come into here and go there, that one is go to the forums. You go to the forums, you've then got to sign up, log in, rank up in the forums to place a post, just so you can say, hey, dickhead, fix the bugs. They're obviously, plain and simple, in your face, bugs. Now the little things that are annoyances, you can put up with, like, if for example a recipe takes too many iron to make, or you know, annoyances. But when, for example, if I'm on here and I use the teleporter and go away from here, we'll go Northport. The loading of areas, I haven't checked it yet, but I'll jump in and check it in a second. The incorrect recipes, invisible stuff, bad textures, shit popping up on your fucking thing. Okay, so I've come up north. So yeah, so right now, if you know anything about the Isle of Sipta, wrong one. This one, I'm up north. So if I now go back to the exact spot I just left, so I just left this area. We'll see how actual bad it is. There's the load in. Bar's only halfway. I haven't tested the whole while you're on the load screen. You're invulnerable. I haven't tested that because when people's words aren't with a pinch of salt, then it's like, okay, all the fucking corruption. Okay, nothing is here. Let's just sit here and wait. I've grabbed the thrall, knocked it out. It's starting to load now. That's the load times you have to wait. Scaffolding was here. I'll talk about the scaffolding in a minute. That's a big fuck up as well. No, Funcom, seriously, the bugs. Fix the bugs. They're in your face. They're not avoid. Everybody's having them. Okay, let's check these. No, they're still incorrect. They haven't been fixed. So the loading hasn't been fixed. The black texture's still there. Usually, just a simple act of going inside. Oh, there you go. There it is. Fridge. There they are. It's like the baboon, the dead baboon. This thing. They're everywhere. The golem. Wait for it. There it is. It's like these are things that need fixing. The journey system. Nobody wanted or needs or cares for it. Like, I so don't care. If I could delete that file from my game, I would. It's an annoyance. And now that it's popping up on my screen when I've told it not to be on my screen, it's even more annoying. It's bad enough you're, you know, forcing us to have these new journey systems, but now you're forcing it to be on the screen when I've turned it off. Okay, this is Scaffold now. This server has creative mode, so I can easily grab myself a scaffold. The description here is, if I come up here, pillar must connect to landscape or another building piece. Okay. Now I know yous aren't English as your main language, but a foundation is a building piece. It cannot snap to the foundations. It cannot, yeah. The only way I configure with these scaffolds is, as you can see, they're here, and I think it's to do with how close the foundations are to the ground, because you can place them on the ground perfectly fine. But if I grab a foundation, which is a building piece, just confirm that a scaffold is a foundation is a building piece, right? Everyone agrees? Good. If we go, oops, say that high, and then we grab ourselves the scaffold. Yes, yes, yes. No. Oh no, it's still yes. So I can still place it there. Alright, let's move it up a bit. We'll see if we can be sure these still got the, again, it's still foundations. Oh, they don't have it, do they? Those, hey Funcom, why do those ones not have it? There. There. You would just prove me wrong now. You would just snap. So it's yes on the ground, yes to there, and no to there. Now that's a big difference of height. But even just that little bit higher from this, because if you come out to here, other side of that wall, if I grab here, it's a no. So the height is, that's a yes, but that's a no. So, well, that's hardly a difference. I don't know whether it's because that's over water and that is technically over land, or I don't know. It's like, and the descriptions they give it is must be attached to, where are we here? Must for one, pillar. What pillar? Must be connected to a building piece or the landscape. Foundations are building pieces. I should better go click and place, but no, I cannot. But excluding that, we'll place it here because we can, because of unknown reasons. And the snake noise is annoying as hell. But we have a found scaffold there. If we grab any of the other scaffolds, like that one for example, again, I don't know how it's operating because you cannot put it next to it. You can't place it next to it. You can place it in it and replace it. You can put it above it, but you can't put it next to it. So I don't know. And then you can do all of this sort of stuff with it, but it's like rotate out to out. No, you're not going to, because of I've been a moron. Okay, if I do that and then remove. Thank you. Wow. Let's do it that way, and then grab that and go that way. So then we remove. I said remove that. So then I should better grab that, and then I can replace that with that, and then place a scaffold like that. It's like you can't fit through that gap, but to better move it, you can't just go, oh yeah, let's delete it and go, oh yeah, well let me. I can't rotate now for some reason. Okay, interesting. Let's try again. Okay, so the rotation button doesn't rotate, but if you place yourself in a way, it'll rotate. So you can walk on them. So they are a good idea, except for the fact that I want to be able to go ramp there and then step one next to it. It's like, but no, that's a no. So you have to go there, and then you can go next to it, and then you can go, okay, there's another one. So it's like, the update was a 1 GB update, a little over 1 GB. I needed around about 10 gigabytes before the program will go, oh yeah, that's enough space for a 1 GB update. But I'm pretty sure that's a Sony thing, because Sony are a pack of fucking retards. The textures are still an issue. I haven't tested to see whether invisible stuff's still an issue, but I am willing to bet the fact that the black textures are still a problem and the loading's still a problem. I'm willing to bet the invisible stuff is an issue. It's all to do with loading, right? Optimization and loading. And as I've said with Cyberpunk, when I walk up to the thing and I can see the texture of the cloth, like, that's great and all, but I would rather that be a lot smoother and have everything load on time. Rotation lock. I have not tested it, because I have to be on the other server for that. I'll probably go on there later and test it. There's the big ones are loading issues. It's the black oily texture. Point in case, all of them went in there and came back out again. Come in here, done a little bit of this, came back out. I know they stayed. It's like, is it really that hard to tell the game that stuff isn't black and oily? No, apparently it is. But we've got a new journey system. A journey system. No, again, like, I'm gonna beat on this until the cows come home, because nobody on the entire planet that's ever played Conan has said, "Oh, you know what we need? A new journey system." I've pointed out the flaws in it, but I can quickly run through it. instead of having our, we'll have, let's pick one. Inventory. Knowledge, attributes, stats, clan, followers. All of those are a better selection to go there instead of journey. And then when you choose journey, all of this, it's for each playthrough. You can't transfer your character, so you can't complete this and go, okay, I want to then use this character that's completed it all because I don't want to do it again on a different server. You then have to do it all again, and the shit you get, it's shit. The new silver jewelry. So on this server I can use that silver jewelry, but on my other server I can't because I didn't do this journey step on the other server. But luckily you can just spawn it in. So things like that sword or the light weapons, if you're an admin you can just spawn them in. But the fact that if someone's playing legit and they want those weapons, so they spend the bullshit amount of time it takes to do the journey system, reallocating their points. Where are we? Oh, I'm gonna go into here and reallocate these because some of them say, oh, add 1 point to strength or add 2 points to strength. It's like, I've allocated my points. Or technically I haven't because I've leveled up since, but I've allocated my points. I do not want to remove my points to just reallocate them again. It's like, because if I'm doing it legit, I've allocated my points. I'm level 60. I want to earn a weapon, and I've got to put 2 points in strength, but I don't have any in strength because strength is pointless. Then I have to then make a potion, drink the potion to reset my attributes, to then put the 2 in strength, to then use another potion to reset it again to put it back how I had it. Or to get something that no one gives a 2 fucks about. I'm just wondering if I can actually see one, spot one straight off the bat. And unless they've sneakily gone in there and removed them. No, I'm pretty sure one of these had it in there. Yeah. Invest 5 attribute points into strength. Invest 10 attribute points into strength. So when they say that, what they want is to the first point and then to the midpoint. Because each one of those is 5 points. Because they don't like to say things simply. So for someone who's completely leveled their character up, got the attribute points how they like it, they then have to make a potion to reset their points, to put it into the strength, because that's what the shitty journey system wants, to then take another potion straight away, to reset it again, to put it back how they had it, just so the journey system can be completed. The journey system, again, which nobody asked for, nobody wants, and only the dumbest of dumb people care about. Because why do we play Conan? Because we want to come on here, have a survival game that is actually a survival game, with our nudity, with our sword fighting, with our thralls, our buildings, all that sort of stuff. We don't come on here to play Fortnite. So the whole, oh, let's add a battle pass, that pissed a lot of people off. Then they overpriced the battle pass, the stuff that's in it. I'm lumping in the Bazaar with the battle pass, by the way. So the Bazaar, it's overpriced. It's twice what it should be. Because I've stated it before and I will state it again. Funcom. A cube of leaves, a rectangle of leaves, is not worth $10. That is $10 for a cube of leaves. A tree, at least there's a branch and some leaves and some fruit. But does it produce anything? No, it's decorative. Then when I come into here, this thing, it's a mystery box. Can I open it to get a mystery prize? No. Can I open it to store something? No, it's purely decorative. It makes a noise. So they gave us a new journey system, which nobody asked for, which no one cares about and is even doing, I can guarantee you. Then they bring us golems, which, I'm sorry, the golem mechanic? Stick it on the thralls. Then it would be useful. Now they were talking about they've done some fixes to the golems as he's black. There he is. But I can guarantee you they haven't. The fact his axe is not even in his hands. His shoulder joints there, they're not ball joints. But yet they are ball. It moves like a ball joint, but you can see structurally there, though the look of it, it's not a ball joint. It's a hinge. Or a pivot. But it moves like a ball joint, but it looks like a pivot. Confucian one say? What the fuck? So I've only got the one golem because they're laggy as fuck. As you can see, like if you're this range here, he'll stutter around. And I looked on Twitter and people are saying that if there's multiple golems and they fight each other, it can crash the server. For what? To collect materials? I would rather better come up to this thrall here and say the things that came with the golem. Can you go collect fibre? And have her out there collecting fibre. That would be cooler. Have her, I don't know, man a stall. So I can walk up to a clicker and oh, you would like to purchase something? 5 gold coins and I'll give you an apple. But instead, they give us the golems and the journey system. And as I stated in my prediction video, that a good 25% of it's going to be busted, and it was, and it still is, and nothing was fixed, and it still is. Because when I come in here, go in here, there you go, armor pieces. So the black Audi texture is still a problem. Invisible shit is still a problem. Rubber banding, lagging, all that sort of shit's still a problem. They haven't fixed any of that. Some of the building pieces not placing how they're supposed to place. All that sort of shit's still a problem. But they say, oh, we've fixed the golems, this and this and this, insert bullshit here, and his axe wasn't even in his hand. And if people turn around in the comment sections, like one guy has, oh, you just got to reset your server. The servers I play on restart twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon. And we still have more issues than we should. The update, there was a 1.055 gigabytes in size. Says it fixed a lot of stuff. When I say a lot of stuff, you know, 6 or 7 things. Notably, visually, I have not seen any fixes. I took a little longer to load in. The door was still invisible. If I leave and come back, as you saw when I teleported earlier, all this stuff here was gone. It wasn't here. I had to stand. Her armor's black right now. Let's wait. There it is. I literally just walked out there and bitched about shit, came back in, and it was what I was bitching about. PvPers that his arms and legs are black again. PvPers that bitch about stuff that have no need to be bitching about, for them to nerf the Crom Sword so that Thralls can't use the Crom Sword, because the tryhard trolls, as his axe floats behind him, as the tryhard trolls on the freaking public servers bitch because they can't beat their Thralls because their Thralls have Crom Swords. So that's what PvP is about. People who wipe bases because they think PvP is player versus base. No, it's player versus player. Base wiping is not what Conan is. All this shit people complain about, and for the, his axe isn't even in this. Oh my god. Funcom. This is directly down your barrel. Don't cater to any particular player. Do the game it's meant to be. It's a survival game. It's not a battle royale. Let us play our game, build our bases, fight each other, dress our thralls, especially the ones on the benches, because when all my thralls are dressed in a certain gear, and then you get your povo fucking fibre crap on your freaking bench thrall. I would have rather that than the new journey system. He's black again. Alrighty, there we go. Just turn around, look back, he's probably black. No, not quite. Not quite that bad. Might as well be though. I just want to be able to play a game for the game. And when Funcom say they're fixing stuff, and they're not, it's getting annoying. No more journey systems. Do not update the journey system again. Don't pick a thing that no one gives a fuck about and update it. This is exactly what needs to be fixed. I'm going to give you a list right now of what has to be fixed for this game to be on the right path. Loading issues, invisible stuff, black oily textures. I'm assuming it's all the same stuff. Pricing. Reduce the pricing. And then bug fixes. Fix all the bugs. By all means, leave your Bazaar there at a reasonable price. Leave the battle pass there. But get rid of all the shit, or at least give us stuff with the shit. Like, I don't care about a painting. I've said it before and I'll say it again. A PNG is not worth... I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Level 59 is a PNG. People fight their way through the battle pass to get a sticker that takes 5 minutes by a 5-year-old on Windows Paint. Give us something good. Armor, weapons, building pieces, anything. You can give us a sticker as well, but no one cares about the stickers. Free potions. 53. It's a... I can learn the spell. I'm going to call it, guys. If you're wondering what the update was about yesterday, it was a supposed fix. I've not noticed any fixing, so it's a 1 gigabyte of nothing. If you've noticed any changes, any differences, by all means, leave a comment. But Funcom, when shit isn't loading, it's black and oily. Actually, I wanted to check the recipes, didn't I? Let's go quickly check the recipes. I want to get over to my boat. I'm going to have to wait for my doors to load. You watch. Oh no, they look like they're loaded. Go to the surface, please. Thank you. The amount of times I've come back and all my doors are not there. None of my benches, I have to stand there and wait for my benches to pop up. Let's just quickly check the recipes. Now I know the Magi one's at the top, so we can check the Magi one. Oh yeah, the invisible cursor. That's another bug that needs fixing. Okay, those ones are correct. Where's the other one? So we'll find the other one. Wait, did they actually fix it? Why can I not find the Magi recipe? It should be at the top. Oh, there they are. Standard. Wait, did they actually fix it? They may have actually fixed it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait, does Funcom actually listen? Hey Funcom, if you're watching this video, please get in touch with me. If you actually listen, I'll give you a list. I will make this game the best game on the planet. So the armors are fixed, the recipes are correct, from what I can tell. But I'm going to call it there, guys. It was out yesterday, a 1.055 gigabyte in the PS4. It appears to have fixed the recipes of the armors. That's all. Everything else all looks about the same. They say they fixed stuff with golems, but I don't pay enough attention to the golems to care. The journey system, I pay zero attention to it, except for when I first load in and it's forcefully up on my screen even though it's told not to show. So I'm out here. Stay safe. I'll catch you all next time. See yous.